You guys are trying to take your training to the next level and you want to increase your speed, your power, your conditioning, then you got to check out Phil Daru's 8-week heavy hitter boxing program. I'm telling you guys right now, there's no joke. Just click on the link in the description box for more information.
Hi, I'm Tanya, and you are watching Dante Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So just in case you don't know the story yet, Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua, they announced that the fight will take place, Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz. The rematch will take place in Saudi Arabia in December. Andy Ruiz, who said the only stipulation he had is that the fight would not be held in the UK. So Team Joshua, they obliged Andy Ruiz. They put the fight in Saudi Arabia. Apparently, Andy Ruiz, he didn't like the idea of going to Saudi Arabia. So now there's a tug of war of where the fight is going to take place. Now, promoter Bob Arum, he said this proves how stupid Eddie Hearn is because he believes Eddie Hearn made a serious mistake of putting the fight in the only country that Andy Ruiz would not have to fight even under contract, because America has been warned that Saudi Arabia is not safe. But I don't know how valid that is, because they've had a lot of events that have taken place in Saudi Arabia, and they were all a success. There was never a danger to any of the athletes' life. So I don't know how accurate Bob Arum is when he says this. But I have to say, that was some gangster stuff to just call another promoter stupid. I mean, not even beat around the bush. Sometimes you hear these promoters, they'll kind of, indirectly diss another promoter, but man, old school Bob Arum, he just went straight to the point and said he's stupid. But it seems to me that Eddie Hearn, he knows what he's doing. It seems to me Eddie Hearn, he understood that they did have a contract, that they could put the fight wherever they wanted the fight, and Andy Ruiz, he did sign the contract. He signed the contract before the first fight. He agreed to a rematch clause and fighting Anthony Joshua wherever they decide to put the fight. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in this situation. It just seems to me that Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua, they have more leverage than Andy Ruiz does. Because if Andy doesn't take this fight, he could be stripped of all those belts and end up getting stuck sitting on a shelf watching all the other heavyweights fight it out while he's busy trying to legally fight in the courtroom. I mean, if I was Andy Ruiz, I would just take the fight in Saudi Arabia. It's better it being in Saudi Arabia than it being in the UK. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
External rotation of the shoulder, then back in.